Well, Happy New Year, everybody. I decided I wanted to get on here and do a little RaceRoom because this sim is, well, for lack of a better word, incredible. RaceRoom, for those of you who don't know, never heard of it, I had played it once before in the past. It was, it's free to play, but there's a lot of, like, sort of paid microtransactions in it, a lot like iRacing. It's very comparable to iRacing. Some would call it the broke man's iRacing because, well, it's a whole hell of a lot cheaper. And not to mention there's a lot of sales going on. There is no subscription model, though, so that part's good. But the driving is pretty incredible. And it's unfortunately been taking my money. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into some casual late-night RaceRoom, and we're just going to play by ourselves. And if anybody wants to join, they're more than welcome to. However, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be doing a relatively comprehensive comparison between iRacing and RaceRoom, because I think they are the most comparable games in terms of their model. So, you know, for the sake of trying to compare sims as accurately as possible, I feel like those two compare quite well. So let's stop jibber-jabbering and let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. Not in a very talkative mood, so I decided to stream. That makes sense, right? I'm in a racing mood. I'm in a RaceRoom mood. I got a bunch of vehicles in my cart already, of course, because why not, right? Seriously, for those who haven't played RaceRoom, try it. It is deceptively good. First, let's start by lowering the volume, because I do have the volume in this increased, I believe. let's look at the store. Let's see what I got in my cart. Oh boy. RaceRoom hill climb. I will say, hill climbs are pretty fun. In fact, let's test drive a car on a hill climb. What car do I want to test drive? Let's go to cars. Kind of want to drive the Monza. I'm a big fan of older cars, and this game has that in spades. They even have Group 5. Oof. This game kind of does work, I'm not going to lie. Let's see how the Monza feels. Oh, you know what? Real quick, before I continue, let me turn on my Simagic software here so I have a shift light on my wheel. Yes, sir, Tim. This takes all the positives of iRacing and none of the negatives. Still don't have my shift light. Let's see. Probably have to restart it. That's fine. Seems like we only got 4 on the floor for this one. Turn this music down just a little bit. Oh! Man, I don't know this track, and these cars are not easy to drive. Alright, so the Monza drives like a boat. One would expect. Back to game. Let's do some single player. Single event. Let's get into the old Ford GT. Let's do Watkins Glen. We all know Watkins Glen. Let's do 42 AI. Woof. Let's do... doesn't really matter. 5 laps. Happy New Year, Captain Crunch. So far, this is one of my favorite cars that I'm about to use in this game. There's a lot of good cars in this. This is adaptive AI. They need to adapt a little bit faster. No, but I've heard that this is just... I just jumped into a race. So I heard they take a little bit of driving to actually get them to adapt. Like the next race, they'll be faster. I'm wearing my wrong shoes, I just realized. My feet are slipping. Oh, shit. Oh no, we binned it. Let's see how they avoid me. Haha. All right. And by the way, I already did make a server for this, which I will be doing tomorrow night, most likely. Or AMS2, one or the other. It's 11 o'clock. Get out of the way, bro. What are you doing? There's a race happening here. You're stopped. Uh, 11 o'clock. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 24 hours from now, essentially. I'm shocked that there's not more people playing this. This is one of the best driving sims I think I've ever experienced. It's a well-oiled machine. Get out of my way, boys. I gotta change my shoes after this race. It will be under community. It's not up right now. But I already have it pre-saved and everything, so I literally just set it to go live. And then there can be a rotation of races. I can run one race at a time. I'll be running it from my laptop. But in all honesty, I did a bunch of experimenting today, and it really doesn't take much power to run it. Like, at all. Like, I could run it on this computer that I'm playing on right now, and it would probably have zero effect on anything. But it's one less thing to run, though, on this computer, so what I can do is I can pop it up for you tonight to show you what it'll look like. Does this car not sound amazing? I don't know what that question is, Captain. Got a couple typos in there. I don't really know what you're saying. Yeah, it'll say EJR Racing. It'll even be a picture of my logo up. I've already, yeah, you'll see it. I'll show it to you in a second. It's very easy. You can. What I like about the servers and the communities, you can add the servers to your favorites, so that when they're available, they'll always be listed like #1 or however, you know, you have them in order. So you don't have to search for it once you favorite it. It's just there once it's up. Really convenient features. See if I can get in front of these guys for the finish. I might have to get dirty. Oh! Did I get it? I got it! What a finish! Oh, shit. Oh, man. All right. Let me get my laptop quick. Damn. That was good. God, I love this game. All right, hold on. I'll be right back.
There's a little hole in my big head. I like to watch the white floor turn red. I like to look at myself from the outside. No signs of life, so step aside. There's a little bit in the big eyes. It makes them pretty, they look so nice.
All right, let's get this server moving. So, for the sake of showing you, this is my tuning laptop. Do this. Spilling G Fuel on it. All right. So. All right. I have some presets set up already here. For example, track rotation would be Let's see, Nordschleife, Watkins Glen, Daytona Road Course, Circuit Zolder, and Laguna Seca. That's what I have up right now. I can change this all on the fly, by the way. All right, so turn on server. All right, so if you look here, so the lobby's up, and it's going to look like this. Basically, you go out of here. Oh, hold on. So you go to multiplayer, go to community servers, first one, I have it, see how it's pinned right there? It's added on my favorites, but that's the server right there. EJR Racing Open Lobby. Click it, go race. First thing it does is it gives you the selection of the cars allowed. I have GT3s, GT1s, GT2s, the GT Masters, and Hypercar. So for the sake of just showing you, I'll jump into the Z06, which I think is a solid sounding car in this. And just like that, we're in a 5... Now, I can set it for... right now, it's just a 5-minute practice to get everybody to lobby up. I'll probably, when I go live with these, I'll probably bump it up to 10 minutes. And then you'll be able to see... So, for example, actually, let me just show you quick. I'm going to put this on a little table over here, too. But now, it shows one player in the lobby. One player. And it's me. 2-millisecond ping. And I'm streaming, or I'm sorry, I'm hosting it wirelessly. So that's the biggest thing I would need to test out. But so far, I'm getting, 2-millisecond ping. You know? Remember, yes, it's being streamed from the same network, but it still has to go to the World Wide Web. So, 2-millisecond ping, not exactly a bad thing. I also have a really good router, though, so I'm not complaining, which is why I trust the Wi-Fi. So... Alright. Car on. This car sound. This is one of the... I'm chasing like certain driving and sounding cars. I don't actually have fiber. My area doesn't have fiber because I kind of live in the middle of nowhere. But I have Spectrum's best plan, which is 1,000 over 35. But I am going to reevaluate that. However, regardless of whose plan you have, get yourself an aftermarket router, a good router, because the provided ones are dog shit. My buddy has T-Mobile fiber, and he has some of the worst internet I've ever seen. He bought a modem today, and all of a sudden, all his problems went away. God, I love the sound of this C6 Z06, one of my favorite cars in the real world. Oh, someone entered. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to change my shoes. I knew there was something I forgot. I did a study comparing all the Z06s in all the games. How'd that go? C6 Z06 in real life is my favorite Corvette that's ever existed. Over the C6 ZR1 and over anything since then. It's just the baddest fucking Corvette ever. Whoop! I also like that this game does, that's really cool. They don't use a generic dash. So they use the dash that's part of the car, like actual structure of the car, and then they just use whatever that is that the car has, and they move it to the corner as the digital dash for all the different camera angles. It's pretty cool. Before this session starts, I want to change my shoes. Or else my feet are going to slip and slide everywhere. Ugh. Yeah, jump on into the Discord if you're not already there. I'm not in the Discord now, and I'm not going on tonight. I'm just doing a couple hours of like some casualness. Tomorrow night, I'll care a little bit more about the open lobby stuff. All right, so he's definitely bringing a gun to a knife fight, but that's fine. This is GT1 versus GT3, and he just took off. So, all right, have a good day. Head disqualified. All right. And he left. So clearly I should turn that setting on. I'll learn that. All right, so you know what? Let me back out of this since that's already foobarred. Let's see what happens when I finish. Alright, so it does only do one race. So I'm curious what the rotation of races is, but I am going to change it to... Oh, hold on, let me get my on the screen there. I want to change it to... So, let's see. Fix it, prevent false start. So that's a checkbox right here that I am going to change. So that doesn't happen. Just to try and sort of control the race a little bit. So it's a bit more, you know, structured. So let's see. Prevent false start. Yes. Save. Alright, update saved. So I am going to play around with it a little bit more tomorrow before I go do the late night one. And I want to see how the races continue, because I have 5 in a row right there. And for some reason right there, it only had me do 1 before it kicked me out of the server when the race was complete. So I'm not sure entirely how that works. I haven't played with it too much yet, but as we saw right there, someone already screwed up right off the rip, so. Haha! Andrew Noble, gotcha. Yeah, well, I made it so that can't happen now for the next one. Prevent false start turned off. Or sorry, turned on. So that way it'll just hold you there like it's a regular race. Alright. I'll turn the server back on. If you want to try it again, Noble, by all means. Server's back up. Also, actually, you know, it'll tell me what your ping is. Alright, so if you're going GT1, I'm going GT1 as well. We're in even the playing field here a little bit. Get me back in my GT. Much as I love that Z06. And now I'll figure out the car layout as well and stuff too. I might buy myself the GT3 Ford GT. So that way it's at least a class car. I don't know, maybe I'll do GT1s. I don't know, we'll see. But there's a lot of cars. Alright, so Andrew, if you want to join back up, that's up to you. I'm just curious. The reason why is let me know where you're located, and I want to see what your ping is. It's there. It's up. The server is up. You found it once. Just what to do is favorite it. When you do find it, favorite it. That way it'll always be at the top of the list. So unless your ping is over 500, which is what I have the max ping set to, which is default. Alright, you're in. Now what to do is favorite it once you're actually there. I want to see what your ping is. I'm curious. So your ping is 129 right now. Let me know how the server runs from a stability standpoint. Because 125, being that you're in the UK, isn't bad. I got someone else in there too. Uriel Cordova. What's his ping? Oh, he's far away. He's 255. I don't even have power going on my laptop. My laptop's running this straight up off battery. I used to be all about having like a big badass laptop. Now I'm all about having like a super high efficient laptop. 2-pound laptop that's got a 14-core CPU in it. Oop. Oh, whoa, whoa, messed that up. Oh boy. One thing I noticed that's cool too is it gives me a lot of power as the host. Like, for example, I can kick both of them or give them a penalty if I feel they deserve a penalty. Not that I'm going to. My point is, if someone is clearly in the lobby trolling, I have full power to just get rid of them. Or, you know, if they're clearly getting penalties or something, but... Alright, let's test this out now. Yeah, so you should be able to... Like, I'm not on the brakes right now. That's what the forcing the no false start does. I'm gonna let this Uriel guy go. Just go. Just take it. Based off what I'm seeing here, I don't think the GT1 has any straight line advantage over the GT3. And it technically should. Cars just drive so good in this, man. It's funny because it only has me in first out of second place, or out of two people, because it's only, even though that Porsche is in the race, it's not the same class. So, oh shit, I took that all wrong. I'm surprised this sim is not being talked about more. It's all of the good of iRacing and none of the bad. Oh, missed that. Yeah, this car doesn't have a whole lot of straight line for being a GT1 car. 165, like, topped out. That's okay. I still love this car. Alright, this is a two-lapper. The Ariel's coming back. He's going to come back. I guarantee it. He's fast. Oh, something must have happened. He slowed back down again. Whoa! They must have made contact. They slowed way down. Oh, that was Noble that spun out, I guess. That means Cordova's got his chance. Even though we're not in the same class. Finish line's the finish line. Oh boy. Oh, he lost it. He's pushing. If you guys are watching and you want to be part of the, you know, tomorrow night, some open lobbies, I would find the lobby and then favorite it while you can, because I'm not running it all night. That's not what I was doing tonight. I was just testing it tonight. But I'm curious for the feedback of these guys, how the server's running. You like RaceRoom? Cool. Yeah, if you're on your computer now and you want to, while my lobby's up, you can find it, favorite it, so it just automatically saves it to your top of your list. Nah. EJR Racing. It's got my logo and everything on it. It's good job, boys. Good job. Yeah, Uriel is definitely pushing. He's got like 21 incidents. It's cool because the server tells me everything about what's going on in it. Yeah, so it's weird. It does end. So I gotta figure out how that works because did I just discover RaceRoom? I knew about RaceRoom. I've tried it before, but I never put any real time into it. And then on yesterday's stream, I kind of had my hand held and setting it up and stuff. And I think it's honestly I think it might be my favorite one from a driving standpoint. Like AMS2 is my favorite game from a fun standpoint, but from a driving combined with fun standpoint, this crushes everything else. No problem, Andrew. Thanks for joining. I appreciate that. How did it go, by the way? Did the server seem, temperamental, or did it go as normal? Yeah, because I have a 5-track rotation right now, and it doesn't take you through it. So I don't really know how that works. I got to figure that out. But right now the server is up, by the way. So if anybody wants to, yeah, no, I know it's been around a while. I think I was turned off by like the, the not pay to win, but paying model. And then, no, you're good, Andrew. But then with the Christmas event, I was like, let me dive in and see what it is, So I bought now here I am spending more money. I got more stuff in my cart as it is already. Speaking of, let's go to the store right now. This is what I have in the cart already. I got $16 worth of more stuff. Do I have the, No, I don't have the DTM 95 pack. I think I'm going to put that in there. There we go. Add to cart. Up to $25 now. Oh, boy. I can see myself having all the content. Next, wasting money paycheck that I get from my day job, I might just spend on this game because server setup was fairly easy. The driving in it's spectacular, So I can, until iRacing improves its driving, the tire model, I can see myself never playing iRacing again with this game existing. That was fine? Alright, cool. I'm going to turn the server off now. Alright, server is down. I'll mess with it later when it comes to figuring out what to do with the track rotation. Not a big deal if I can only do one race at a time, but I'd prefer to have an automatic track rotation if you want to just stay in the lobby, Well, I do like iRacing. But like this checks all the boxes that iRacing checks, and then all the ones that it doesn't check. So like, honestly, like I don't know why more people aren't playing this over iRacing. I know iRacing is like the token game right now for recognition, but like, why is LMU and iRacing the two games that everybody's talking about? I know LMU's newer, so I kind of understand LMU, but from a sheer fun standpoint, this game blows away iRacing and LMU. And from my understanding, it's got a pretty solid rank system, so... I really should buy the packs before I buy individual cars. But let me see what... I want to see if the GT3 is in anything. The Ford GT GT3. If it's in any of the packs. Until the latest update, they didn't have ranking. Gotcha. Maybe that's why it's resurging a little bit. Well, I don't think it's going to be in any of these. Yeah. Alright, so let's go back to cars. Classes, do GT3. There we go, Ford GT. Yeah, private lobbies are third party, and it's a pain in the ass. I tried to set up private lobbies, and it was rough, I'm not going to lie. Alright, let's do a quick test drive of this car. Do the hill climb. But, I did some LMU the other day live. I did a ranked race, and I fell asleep during the race. Because what happens is, it's all endurance racing, so the races are all long, and the guys that spend their time and are better than me got away from me. And then all the people that were worse than me were stuck way behind me, continuing to crash. So it was just 20 minutes of me doing solo laps on a track that I didn't want to play. Oh, Andrew Noble, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that, buddy. But like it just, I don't know. LMU is just, it's not that I think it's a bad game. It's just not my game. It's not for me, you know? So, all right, let's try out the GT3 variant of what I just drove. Wow, we are sitting low in this car. I can't see shit in this car. I legit cannot see over the hood. I'm definitely going to have to change the seating profile in this. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can drive this car first. Let's just deal with this view for now. But yeah, Steve, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a, during the daytime stream, a bit more of a comprehensive review of this versus iRacing. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I have much positive to say about in iRacing's favor by comparison to this. And Happy New Year, Steve. Up, 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 up. Hill climb life. These cars are a little too fast for the hill climb, but I don't care. Mind you, I have no idea where I'm going on this hill climb, but I just like it for test driving. Up, up. I'm not gonna lie, this is the best driving sim that I've driven, period. Like, it's not even close. I do need to spend more time with the OG AC, but it's all mod related. This is no modding. Yeah, it gives the game some purpose. Agreed. Oh my god! I love this game. Dukes of Hazzard in there. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. We're good, we got it. Up! Yep, add it to cart. I am a Ford GT fan, what can I say? The icons are good hill cars. Yeah, how is the... I noticed there's a couple drift cars in this. Is it, like, worthwhile? How is the drifting in this? Add this to the cart. Did I add it to cart? I don't know. Got to get all the liveries. They're 26 cents a piece. So this one's got 575 horsepower. What does the GT1 have? Because that Porsche that we were racing with, I mean, he could just be purely talented, but he was kicking my ass. And I couldn't outrun him in the straights. The GT1 was topping out at 165 miles an hour. GT1 cars go faster than that. So I'm just curious. Night and rain. Nice. I don't much care for rain. I get that people like it for a challenge. But I definitely like nighttime. I definitely am all about the nighttime. Donington Park. I want Donington Park. Let's see. Silverstone's a big one. I don't care about it. That's the problem. I'm not a fan of it. None of these packs, with the exception of the DTM 95 pack. I don't really care too much about those packs. It sucks because, like, you know, packs are cheaper in the long run, but... So I believe the Alfa Romeo and these Mercedes are part of the... Well, that's 2005 DTM. But the 95 ones are included in that. I kind of want to drive the Quattro, man. Well, the Audi R18... There's so many good cars. That's the problem. Oh, they do have a Z06 GT3. Oh, wait, no, I have it. I just must not have the skins. I thought I did. Hmm. I like the C606 and I want all the liveries for it, so we're just stacking up the bills here. Let's go to GT3. Let's speed up this process. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting some liveries. This is spend money simulator is what this is. I love the sound of the C606. It's so good in this. Take my money. Is there a select all livery button to just give me them all? Let's try this car out. Let's go test drive it. See if it's worth buying. Yeah, I can buy the packs, but a lot of the cars aren't in the packs. And that's why the cars that I'm adding to the I've bought a lot of the packs already. But a lot of the cars that I want are just not in any of the packs that are available. I don't know how often this game has sales, but the sales are definitely getting me right now. Oh yeah, this car grips. I don't know where I'm going. Can't see. All right, let's do it this way. The test drive option's amazing. Wow. I'm just holding the throttle, seeing what I can and can't do. Oh! Got it. I didn't let on the throttle there. I just wanted to see what we could do with it. Oh, Jesus H. This car doesn't sound very good, I'll say that. But I know it doesn't in real life, so... This is all reaction-based driving. None of this is... This car has got so much grip, it's ridiculous. Does Chris have this game, Steve? Whew. That's some driving. That is some driving right there. All right. That's some good fun right there. Nope, 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 wrong thing. You son of a bitch. Gotcha, gotcha. All right. I think we're done shopping for now. We got a good amount of cars in there, although I will try this car. Just, it has my curiosity. My Mustang curiosity. And this is also going to be a short one. I'm not going to be on much longer. I just wanted to jump on quick, do a little experiment, and got a little energy. Didn't stream last night for the New Year's, obviously, but, you know. Holy Jesus H. Car got a little airborne right there. All right. Good enough for me. I'll be right back. All right, let's see. What do I want to do? Kind of want to drive the Z06. Oh, that's right. It's not considered a GT3. It is part of the GT Masters. Yes. Yes, yes. And they got the, what, 2013s, right? Yeah. Do a quick Daytona run. All right. So what you're saying is I'm jumping in at a good time? Yeah, this is adaptive AI. And they need to adapt. The graphics are surprisingly really good. Like, some of the textures, like the grass and stuff, are a little, like, flat and blah. But, like, overall, visuals are solid. Another game that runs way better than PMR and has better visuals. Listen to the sound of this thing, man. That wasn't the latest update. What? Whoa! What was in the latest update? Visuals? God, this car is... Oh my god, that was 100% bad driver syndrome right there. Yeah, I get, with absolute max settings in this game with a full grid of cars, I get well over 200 frames. Well over 200 frames. Wow, there's not a whole lot of turning under braking in this. Man, I can't wait to play this tomorrow. I'm glad the setting up the server was relatively easy, because I've been down the road of, like, working on setting up, like, ACC and stuff, and, like, it's just a lot more of a pain in the ass. This one was very simple to do. Oh. Where you're going, buddy? His car drives really good, but the braking is not the best. But I don't care. It sounds fantastic. One out of 10, 10 being the best. How does this car sound? I just got to learn the braking zones for this car because it's not the best braking car. Even with ABS, it just doesn't stop very good. It pushes the front end pretty bad. It's not a brake thing, it's a tire thing. It's like I'm locking up the tires when I'm braking, even though it's got ABS on. Like I lose my steering when I'm braking. As soon as I get off of the brakes, I can steer the car again. So it's almost like there's no ABS despite this car having ABS. before I finish this race, I want to turn off the digital dash. Just, I don't like it. It's not that, it's what? What was it? Oh, I think it's this. Turn that off. Nope, not that. Not that. It's not position bar. That's it. Got it. Perfect. That's what I want. There. Now I don't have two dashes in cockpit mode. Alright. Let's do one more and then we'll call it for tonight. Let's see. I want to try a GT. Oh, the Group 5 cars, man. They're good. They're good. They are good. Alright. GT3. What cars? I only have two of them, I suppose, huh? Sons of bitches. So wait, if that's GT3, then what do I have the other classes of? Oh, DTM. What is the difference? What is DTM? Like, why is this considered... Like, what is the difference between DTM and the standard GT3? Do they do anything differently, though, from a driving standpoint? Or are they the exact same kind of car? Well, let's take the GTR around. See how that drives. Ooh, yeah, in Martinborough. No shit. I guess we'll take his car for a rip. We go on Nordschleife, see how he crashes. Go 90 on the AI. Fix them. It's the adaptive, you need to run too many things. I'd like to try and find my fixed AI, you know. Actually, if we're gonna do this, we gotta be authentic. Still beat the loading screen. We'll get there one day. It's a lot like iRacing in the sense when it loads the sim, it takes a minute. All right. We compiling shaders or something since the first time I've driven a GT3 car in this? What's going on here? All right, here we go. All right, let's see how the GTR GT3 car drives. Wow, she's got some snappy steering, that's for sure. I mean, I'm okay with that, but... Excuse me, AI. There's too many of you. I love that you can put the force feedback through shifts in the wheel. That's so good. Oh, God. All right, so 90 is clearly not good enough. Jesus, mother of God. What is happening? All right, so we gotta set the AI. Okay, I can't. I gotta set them higher. One more time. We're gonna give this another shot. We're gonna bump the AI up to, well, I don't know. Let's just go max. Let's do some driving. Yeah, sometimes too many people on the grid. Yeah. Hopefully they're better this time, because they're maxed. This is peak AI in RaceRoom. Now, obviously putting me at the back of the pack of like 35 cars. The first lap especially, corners are going to be pretty slow. Right? Well, now I'm going to see what maximum AI is, because 90 was clearly not smart enough. I don't know why this one takes so long to load. All right, here we go. All right, round two. We don't need track limits where we're going. GTR feels solid so far. I'd like to stretch its legs a little bit, but the AI's in the way, so... Alright, there's that. Gotta learn the braking zone, apparently. Because that wasn't it. This car understeers a lot. I wonder what it's got on it for tires right now. Because it does not turn well. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. Return to garage. Restart session. Car setup. Let's see. We changed tires. Downforce 1. How do I make that more? I want more downforce. Where do I change tires, Steve? Or is that like just fixed tires? Do they not have tire changes in this? Oh, right here. Oh, wait. Well, let me change them, though. Well, it definitely feels like it's on hard tires, that's for sure. Let me see if I can Google it. Gotcha. So it says only a certain series. I don't know. I think this car might just be stuck on hard. So let me... I don't know what I want to do. It says DTM was one of them, so... No, I'm getting off here in a few minutes, Steve. I won't have Discord up till tomorrow. I'm just chilling tonight. Just want to jump on here for 2 hours and do a little RaceRoom action. Still says hards only. It's extremely hard. That's so random. Well, let's give it a shot anyway. I'll have to look into it. This car is just solid across all the sims. This 296. Yeah, this game's got good physics. Very good physics. Like, I don't have any kind of, like, stability control on right now. This is authentic as it can get. And these cars drive amazing. It doesn't feel like it's punishing driving, which is nice. I want to just do some racing. Like, let's turn TC off. They have Mario Kart. Might slow down and wait for the AI. Oh, that's right. I forgot TC's off. Let's go get him. Right? Yeah, Glenn's one of my favorites. This is the most fun I've had sim racing, with the exception of AMS2. Well, like... Oh, shit! Overshot that one a little bit. The handling's definitely a little different, a little weird in AMS2 for sure. I can get over it though because it doesn't really like affect the overall performance of the game in terms of the fun side of things. And there's so much to do in it. What a great game. What a great game. Hell yeah. All right, folks. This was a quick one. I just wanted to jump on here and, you know, show off good old RaceRoom a bit. Tomorrow, 11 a.m., we're going to be doing a pretty comprehensive review of it, combined with iRacing next to it for a reference point. Since I think the games are very competitive with each other from a modeling standpoint. And by that, I mean the way their system is just designed. They feel like they're competitive with each other. Even though iRacing is obviously the much bigger game. RaceRoom, man, I got 14 hours in it, as you can see, and it's been a great 14 hours. I'm going to be putting a lot more time in this. This and AMS2, honestly, are going to be my go-to. I am going to check out the ranking in RaceRoom a little bit more. But until iRacing fixes their tire model, I don't see me playing it too much. And honestly, between AMS2 and RaceRoom, there's so much content to be had. It is what it is. I'm just going to keep playing these, you know. And then obviously we'll give PMR its time to marinate, you know, with some patches, and then we'll return to that once some patches happen. But we'll see. Either way, though, folks, thank you for being here. I will see you all tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Happy New Year. Be safe out there. And, yeah, see you in the morning.